Shout outs to V20 Radio. I think I'm supposed to say V20.com. Anyway, first question. What's your name? My name is Cherokee the Lyricist. Question 2. What's your background? How'd you get your start? I went into the professional aspect of music due to frustration and a burning personal ambition to be heard creatively. The frustration came from me waking up every day feeling unfulfilled, as though something was missing. You know, I'd write and feel, good within that moment, and when it was over, it was over. I'd book gigs to model in music videos and would feel as though I was playing the wrong part. So I made a drastic change. I took my lyrics to the booth, and this is about a year or two ago. So, and that's what I've been doing ever since. Question 3. What made you realize that music was your path? Well, when a song made me cry. I was legit about 12 or 13 years old, singing in the youth choir, and a song called How Excellent made me break down in tears. Okay, I didn't break down, but tears fell profusely. The instruments, the voice of the songstress, it all moved me. I wanted to pray more because of her delivery. I wanted to know who she was and hear what else she had to say. I listened to hip hop and rap looking for the same type of delivery. I was drawn to artists that moved me. I admired them. They were and are ambassadors of the soul. It's as infectious as leprosy. It touched me and I caught it. I wanted to make music that moved folks, and that's deep, ain't it? That's really it. Question 4. How long have you been performing? I've been performing since the age of 5 when I was in the Christmas play at school at Battalion Christian Academy in Brooklyn, New York. They never gave me the lead though. Now, if you're talking about performing rap, that'll be since I was about 15 years old. I do school events, whether not performing, but pertaining to rap or dance. And that's really where it all started. And it took off from then. Now, question 5. If you had to describe your music in 3 words, what would you call it? 1 would be sarcastic, 2 would be humorous, and 3 would be coarse. My music is the splitting image of me, and I'm painfully sarcastic. For example, in my single, Talk About It, I have a line where I'm like, I need to smoke, pass the blunt, roll it up, pick the seeds, here's the bit, can you tell I don't smoke weed? Now, I'm being pretty sarcastic, as you can tell, and I really don't have to break down what I'm trying to tell you. So I'd say it is sarcastic. Humorous, because I love to laugh and I enjoy making people laugh, so I incorporate that in a way that I tell my stories. And coarse, because my delivery is a little rough around the edges. I was told my delivery is hardcore, or, that I do hardcore rap, but I disagree. My content isn't hardcore at all. I got 6 woofers in my soul, so I rap a bass. The delivery is coarse. Question 6. Who are your biggest musical influences? Now, Tupac, Biggie, Foxy Brown, The Temptations, Etta James, Lauryn Hill, The Roots, Field Mob, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Mystical, Too Short. I could go on and on, but those are the main. I'm a big fan of artists who are proficient in storytelling, and I'm not just talking about a scene and skimming over the details. I mean, like, not humoring, but burrowing into the thoughts of the protagonist and the antagonist and building a scene around them. That's dope to me. That's why I love Pac and Biggie, more so because he's a poet. Pac more so because he's a poet. Foxy Brown's delivery is like no other. Like, not to mention she's from my hometown, Brooklyn. Shout out to y'all. I love the attitude in her music. Etta James, she's a diva. We all know that. I love her song At Last. That's a classic, and may she rest in peace. It's so soulful, and once again isolating feelings in a manner that the soul appreciates. Field Mob, for their lyrical content and country delivery. Their wordplay is sick, and once again, storytellers. I can go on and on about the many musical influences that affect me, the way they do, but I'll be going on and on forever. But you can have an idea of, how Cherokee the Lyricist delivery really is. Question 7. What makes your music unique? I have fun with this one. Now, the unpredictability of my delivery. Anyone who knows me personally knows that I'm cut from a different cloth. So being around me either intimidates them to the point where they never, ever return, or they stick around because there's something that intrigues them. I get along with instrumentals a whole lot better than I do people. I mean, because the songs speak to me and they tell me what they're about. I deliver it from my perspective on its behalf, and because we vibe so well, the stories that I tell, it reeks of an ambiance that holds its own. My music has presence. It makes you want to listen. It's my truth, my feelings, my views, my thoughts, my aggression, frustration, love, grief, and my life in HD. And it's just my life in HD on the track. So when you hear my music, that's what makes it unique. Question 8. Name 3 artists you'd like to work with and why. First, top on the list, I'm going to have to say Rick Ross. Because I love the way he delivers, and he uses, not but I know, we all know he uses his breath damn near as ad-libs. His delivery demands attention, and so does mine. So I believe we'd make a hit together. Field Mob, I work with Smoke and Sean J, or either one. I love the realness of Field Mob. They subject their audience to, they subject their audience in a manner where everyday folk can relate, and it's so country, and I love that. Now, I guess I've been in Florida long enough where I can appreciate the country and the nigga. I hope I can say nigga on the radio. Now, finally, I'd have to say T-Pain. I think T-Pain is the shit. I hope I can say shit because I said it. He's an excellent writer, and his hooks are the shit. And you could put that man on any track, and it's gonna be a hit. Look at Bartender. Right now, all I can remember is Bartender because that's my joint, and I love to drink every now and then socially. Put that out. Take that off the record. It's on the record, but take it off. Question 9. What's the best piece of advice you've been given? The best piece of advice I've been given is to be consistent, to stay relevant, and to never compromise myself to express myself. I don't think I'll ever forget that. And I apply it every single day in this business, especially being a woman. And that's that. Final question. Question 10. Professionally, what's your goal? Well, professionally, to be branded as the down-to-earth, BK-bred, Lauderdale-fed female lyricist. The mixtapes that I drop, they're watermarked works of art co-signed by my individuality. My original work is co-signed by my soul every single time, and you can hear that. Professionally, I want to achieve everything I set forth to do, finish what I start, and to just build and solidify my brand. That's really it. I don't really ask for much. I do this all for the love of it, and you'll hear that in every single track that Cherokee the Lyricist delivers. So thank you, V20.com, for accommodating me on this interview. I am the lyricist. Let me through, please. You dig?